We're about to start the stream. Hope you enjoy, guys. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. We are working in partnership with RacingOnMP.com. I am your host, with the most, Malk, aka the commentator. I hope you're okay well. We are at the glorious race at Germany. I'm just about to start loading up the screen, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of the map quickly before it all preps up. So this is the Hockenheim Ring track, the new version, not the old version, because you go through the old forest. There's 17 turns, 4.574 kilometres, 2.859 miles. Track difficulty is easy. Lap records are 113.7, and a lap record holder by none other than the great Finn, Kimi Räikkönen. So yeah, just all prepped up and ready to go. That's just like the smaller version. We've got the bigger version, so as you can see, there's some crucial corners there. From what you can see, I'm just waiting for it to be prepped up and ready to go. So as you can see here, like I said, from turns 1 flat out into there, and then turn 2 is crucial to get that exit into turn 3, and then through that first aero straight. Then you got the second one, the second sharp corner, which is turn 6. Then you have to go through all the other sections there, so it's going to be tough there, but I'm trying to get back onto the track as quickly as possible while the guys are all prepped up and ready to go. A quick overview of the drivers. Mr. Scorsese is in the lead with 35 points. Average expenses with 34. Megs in 34 points. So Spuds in 34 points. Mike with 29. MJ Cooper with 27. Fasconi in 26. SJD with 26. Bookster with 25. And Tej with 10. I was going to go through the rest of them again, but I'll do that in a minute. So, with the constructors, I'm rushing a little bit, sorry, because the guys are already prepped up. You got Sir Aaron with 68 points in the lead, comfortably, 7 points ahead. Mega Coupe Racing, 61 points. The Beer Monsters with 55 points. So just get everyone else ready to go. And then a quick look at the car allocation for tonight. So the car allocation, you got Warris Lander in the Mercedes, Mike in the Ferrari, Fasconi in the Red Bull, Tej is in the Red Bull as well. Force India is Tony Y and SJD. Renault is Colin J. Toro Rosso is Sky Haas is Sir Spud. McLaren is Happy Radical and MJ Coupe. And Sauber is Aaron J. Spence and Meg Lubbe. So be quite interesting. And also, while we kick off, a minute's already gone, and some of the guys have already doing their laps in. So Tony White, Happy Radical, and Maurice Lander, they've all fitted in the ultra soft tyres. So I'm watching Maurice Lander now in the Mercedes now. So he's doing everything possible, going through the first corner, as I said, flat, try and get it through there, flat out. First DRS straight there. I know I said in the map this is where turn 3, and then coming to turn 4, down into turn 5. This is where I said it was the first DRS. I do apologise. It's the second DRS there. But it'll be interesting to see. But I was waiting for the weather crew to tell me. But as you can see, it's dry at the qualifying, and I've just had some confirmation that the race, it's going to be a dry race. However, we might have rain at the end. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. Whether we are going to be expecting the rain to come or not, we'll find out as soon as possible. But it'll be interesting. We've got yellow flags on sector 3 now. Maurice Lander doing his lapping now. Tony White's done a 1:12.6 in the Force India. That's a cracking lap. A 1:13.1 for Happy Radical. Maurice Lander done a 1:12.8. That's a good lap from him. Very, very good lap. Aaron J. Spencer's going to do his proper lapping in a minute. Meg Lugby's doing his lapping now. So watch him now. He's on. Oh, who was that? I believe that was. I think that was Maurice Lander. His car was gone. The Mercedes car was gone. I might be wrong. Oh my God! What was that? Happy Radical and one of the, I believe, was the Force India car. That is rotten luck, that is. That will need to be investigated after the race itself. But that was just like one mistake from Maurice Lander. I think that was Maurice Lander lost the car at turn 2. Then it was a little bit of a collision from Happy Radical at the back of, which I believe was Tony White. If it's wrong, I do apologise. But Meg, as I said, Meg was doing a fantastic run at the minute. He's on top. He'll be the one to watch out for tonight, guys. So if he can get a good lap in. He's done a 13.3. Not enough. It's not enough to get into like the top 3 at all. LJ Spencer's done a 1:17.7, which I doubt he won't keep that. As I said, someone's just moved. Mr. Sky C, the leader of the Drivers' Championship, is in 5th with 1:13.6, and we have a newcomer in the Performance League 1. Craig offered to join the driving, obviously because of the numbers and stuff. So it's good to see him driving in the Performance League 1. I do miss the English-Scottish banter. So he did say that when he comes back, when there's more members coming back into the Performance League 1, he will join me back in the commentary box. But I do miss the English-Scottish banter. I really do. Aaron J. Spencer did a 1:14.4. Better than that, MJ Coops done a 1:13.2, but I'm still going to watch Craig at the minute because I want to see what time he does. Now, I believe he will still be in the no assist stuff, so if he can get a good lap around here with the Ultra Softs, he might get a 1:14. I might be wrong here. A 1:13.3. I overestimated the original Flying Scotsman, so I do apologise to Craig. And Craig on a really, really good lap there with a 1:13.3 on the Renault car as well. MJ Cooper 1:13.2. Colin J doing his lap in. He's done a 14.3. A 1:14.3 ahead of Aaron J. Spence by a 10th. So Spud, what time does he do? No time. But he might do his lap in now. Try and avoid the first corner. Yellow flags to sector 2 now. So still watching from Sir Spud's point of view here. Still yellow flags to sector 2. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But watching it from Sir Spud's point of view. Oh, what can Spud do? He needs to try and get a good, decent lap around here because the drivers' championship is very, very close. Any decision around here, around Germany, they need to like make sure they get a good qualifying lap around Germany because if my calculations are correct, when those cars hit not over 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious beep. If you know that from a movie reference, you are a legend, sunshine, and that's it. So, watching it from Spud's point of view, still going through the last few corners in Sector 3 now, going through the stage. Oh, he's gone wide, and hopefully that doesn't compromise his lapping. Might be a 14-1 on the softs. That's quicker with the other two who've done the soft tyres. That's better. It's better, but obviously they need to improve a hell of a lot. Tony Y, what can he do? Tony Y is going to try and improve his lapping now. Warwick Lander's doing another lapping now. Mr. Scorsese will be doing another one in a minute. Oh, yes. So, still watching it from Tony Y's point of view here. Coming up to... I can't remember the stadium part here, but like the grandstand part here. So, still going through there, going into 50s. Probably just under 50 there. So that might be a good omen there for Tony Y if he can get a good lap in. I'm not sure if that was quicker or slower than his better time. But if he can nail it, it'll be like absolutely with ease here. But he's doing it with ease. Looking in through there, he's trying to get it even quicker. And he does! Brilliant! Brilliant lap from Tony Y. Brilliant! Where's Warwick Lander? Warwick Lander's doing his lapping now. Will he be improving his time? He needs to improve by 5/10. We've got yellow flags in sectors 2 and 3. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Mr. Scorsese is going to do his lapping. SJD will be... Oh my god, Warwick Lander! Oh, no. He might have to do another lapping. He'll probably lose some... Yeah, he's doing another lapping. I was going to say... And they needed to improve a hell of a lot as well. But what can you do? What can you do around here? Ah, yes. So, watching it from MJ Coop's point of view in here. Will he try and improve? He needs to get 9/10 or better than Warwick Lander's time to get into the top 2. But anything could happen. Anything could happen tonight. But it'll be very, very interesting with MJ Coop. I mean, 2 weeks... What's that, 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, MJ Coop have had a fantastic boost by being the podium. Now, I didn't want to jinx it, but... So, the podium at Britain, but... Again, he's doing the good qualifying laps. He just needs the consistency of getting to the podiums, not just twice in a whole season, but he needs to do it constantly every time. So we try and see what he can do on this part here. MJ Coop's going through the last section now, the proper grandstand at Germany. Oh, he's gone wide. Hopefully that doesn't go invalidate his lap. It must be invalidate his lap. A 1:13.3. Yeah. He made a mistake around the last few few corners there. But I might see what he could do. Meg's moved up to second. Meg has moved up to second. That is a cracking lap from him. Brilliant lap. I think Mr. Scorsese, 1:13.1. MJ Coop will not do his lap. Is Meg... No, Meg's... Aaron J. Spence. Again, him and Spud are fantastic teammates, and they're trying everything they can. 7 points in the lead going into tonight's race. Anything could happen. Anything could happen in the races tonight because you never know until the fat lane sinks. And I'll tell you what, sunshines. You never know. You just never know. So, looking at it from everyone's point of view here, still watching it from RJ Spencer's point of view, might be slower. Everyone's going for the ultras. Now, yesterday we've had a bit of PSN issues, so tonight it hasn't been at the minute, touch wood. But the race went on. Oh, Aaron Spencer was nearly just caught back into the pit entry there. SJD is going to try and improve his time from 1 minute 26 in the Force India car. So I'm just going to recap the league tables again, so that I don't want to mess up again. So yeah, four people within 1 point. Oh, SJD did a 1:14.7. That's a good lap from him, but still not enough to get into the top 10. He needs to try and get at least 5/10 at least if he wants to keep in the soft tyre, which I doubt it very much. I doubt it. Tej has come back. He lost it there after turn 6, but Tej is come back in the Red Bull and he's moved up to 5th. Mike, I was about to watch him there. He was 3/10 just behind Tony Y. And we're coming up to under 4. Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! These two are having a ding-dong battle for second and third. For second place, the original Flying Scotsman. Oh my god, absolutely insane stuff. And I'll tell you what, Mike will not be happy with me. He's got the Rudolph car. Absolutely insane stuff. You'll know why in Red Dead. Absolutely insane stuff. We're just under 4 minutes. Got under 4 minutes left. We've got Mr. Sky C, the leader of the Drivers' Championship. So, his form at the minute, the last 2 races, not finished and... Well, I say not finished, he out of the points and 7th place. Still not enough. I think it's gonna be a close one with himself. It's going to be close between himself, Aaron J. Spence, Meg, and Sir Spud. It's going to be very, very close between them 4. But anything could happen. Anything could happen tonight. But Mr. Sky C is done a 16.5, but that's the same as the first sector. But I'll have to wait and see what happens here. But I love the helicopter view where you can see the actual stadium part. That's just brilliant stuff. I love it to bits there. Mr. Sky C is going through the last sections now. It might get a 13 here. 13.8. 6/10 off. Not enough. Not enough. He's gone wide at first corner, so that will have to be an invalidated lap if he did decide to do it, but he's not doing it now. Wallace Lander's doing his lapping now. We've got coming up to 2.5 minutes left of the qualifying. 2.5 minutes left. Anything could happen. And I know I keep saying it because I love Invictus Racing League because you just never know what to expect. You never know what to expect from the guys here at all. Wallace Lander's slowing down to try and build up his momentum for which should be his fast hot lap here. 2 minutes left of the qualifying. Coming up to the last corner now. Wallace Lander's going to try and get a good exit there. Still watching it from here. He's trying to go fly around first corner. That looks brilliant there. Needs to get a good time. Needs to get into the 16s, 15s. If he gets into the 15s, that'll be brilliant time. 15.7, 2/10 quicker. So as things stand, he will move up to 4th. Oh no, yeah, he will move up to 4th if it stays like this. But he needs to keep that momentum going and not make a mistake on that turn 6. That's the crucial corner. What can Wallace Lander do? Wallace Lander tries, go through second sector. 49.6, 7/10 quicker. We might go into the 111s here if it stays like this. 111.9 will be the time to beat for Warris Lander if it stays. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant lap from Tony White. Oh, brilliant lap. But where does... Oh, 12.2. It looked like he was on for 11.9. He must have lost 3/10 at least from the last sector. Gutting. But what a lap from Tony White. We've got 30 seconds left. Mike. Oh no. I don't know what happened to him. He won't get round quick enough to do another lap in now. We've got 20 seconds left. Meg's doing his lap in now. He needs to get a second. He's a 10th quicker in first sector. He needs to get at least 8/10 in the second sector to stand any chance of getting a good exit. We've got timers run out. Time is running out. Oh, time is running out. And has already run out now. Meg goes through part of the stadium part of the grandstands there. Oh my god, what can he do? 49 to another 10th off. He won't improve. He will improve his time to try and get into like 5th or maybe 4th. But at the minute, I don't think he will try and beat Tony White's time. But still watching Meg. He might pull it off out of the bag here. Might get 12s, a 12.6. Or just missed out on 5th place by 400ths of a second. 400ths of a second. Mike's going through the last bit now. And everyone's pitted. Oh, that is absolutely insane stuff from Tony White, Warris Lander, and Tej. Tej out of nowhere got 3rd. What a lap from Tej. What a lap from Warris Lander. And even better lap from Tony White. Absolutely belters. Absolutely belters. I don't know how they do it. But fair play to them. Craig on his debut Performance League Racing for this season. He's in 4th in the Renault. That's a good lap from him. Obviously, he was joined for the numbers, as I said earlier in the stream. So he wasn't mentioned in the car allocations, as I said earlier in the stream. So just thought I'd let you guys know why there was a bit of a difference there. So this is your race classification for the short qualifying. We've got Tony White in 1st, Warris Lander 2nd, Tej in 3rd, Craig in 4th, Mike in 5th, Meg in 6th, MJ Cooper in 7th, Happy Radical in 8th, Mr. Scott C in 9th, Sir Spud 10th, Colin J 11th, Aaron J Spence 12th, and SJD in 13th place. Just give you a little bit of the warnings there in case the stewards need to check. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1 at the glorious race of Germany. We're working in partnership with Racing9MP.com. So we're just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. What a lap from Tony White. I'll tell you what, he had a belt of a race at the no assist race last night for 3rd place in the Red Bull car. Fantastic stuff. Warris Lander and Tony White. Both ticked. Warris Lander, again, he did a cracking lap for 2nd place in the Merc, so that's a great opportunity for him to get a decent lap. But Regarding tyre wear situations, guys, regarding tyre wears, now some people did the one stops, some people did the two stops. So the guys are just doing their preps for their formation lap now. I didn't mean to put that on. So, I keep forgetting to miss something off. So, looking at it now from everyone's point of view, you got Tony White in the Force India in first place. You got Warislander, cracking lap from him, second place. Tej out of nowhere returning from the racing itself of the Performance League in third place in the Red Bull car. You got Craig on his debut Performance League 1 racing for this season in the Renault. Mike, the Rudolph car in the Rudolph car on there with the Ferrari in fifth place. Meg Lumpy, the Sauber car in sixth. MJ Coupe, will he be a major coupe of pulling it off tonight, getting to the top three again? Who knows? In the McLaren. Happy Radical, out of nowhere, I bet he'd be gutting with himself, because I think he would have had a decent lapping if he carried on without hitting the back of one of the cars, which I believe it was Tony White's car. Mr. Sky C in the Toro Rosso. Sir Spud in the Haas car. Colin J in the Renault car. Aaron Spencer's in the Sauber car as well. Unfortunately, had a disqualification for not sure what happened during the formation lap. And you got SJD in the mediums in the Force India car. So, Colin J, Aaron J. Spence are in the soft tyres. SJD's going for the medium tyres all the way to the end. All the way to probably about lap 20. Be interesting to see what's going to happen now. So all the cars are all prepped up and ready to go. Will it be a grandstand finish at the German Grand Prix? Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are... Go, go, go! Brilliant stuff, I'm telling you why. Oh my god, the Toro Rosso just went past the Ferrari. Oh, brilliant! I'm just trying to see if there's any accidents there, but... Just trying to make sure there's no other collisions there, but... Oh my god! Insane stuff there. Still watching it from Tej's point of view. And a chance to get on Warislander's back there, but looking at it from everyone's point of view, there's quite a good battles going on left, right and centre. Not sure what's going on here. Everyone, I can't see the differences. Oh my god. Oh, we've got a little bit of tangle there. Someone's had a little bit of front wing damage there. Insane stuff, but oh no. I think the telemetry's messing up a little bit, so I don't know who's close to each other until I look at each one. Tony White's slowly pulling away from Warislander. Warislander is in second place at the minute. Tej is in third. Craig's still in fourth. Meg is going to be right at the back of Craig. Meg will be at the back of Craig in a minute. But MJ Coupe, the two teammates, Meg and Coupe. Oh my god, there's quite a few battles going on here. Now we've got the times coming in. Insane stuff here. But, oh my god, Mr. Sky C went a little bit wide there. But he might have a chance here. Might have a chance. We've got a McLaren sandwich here. Oh my god. Mr. Sky C, this good exit here. Just saw, which I believe was Mike closing on his good friend Sir Spud in 9th place. But still watching it from Mr. Sky C's point of view here. What can he do? Will he have a chance of getting past? This is the crucial corner. Oh my god! What a move! Oh, I thought that was a move from Happy Radical, but that would have been a belter of a move there. That would have been a belter. SJD moved up to 12th, probably about a lap ago there, but still watching it from Mr. Sky's point of view. The leader of the Drivers' Championship at the minute by 1 point. Anything could happen tonight. Anything could happen. Mr. Sky C. I know there's 34 laps. 2 of them there. Aaron J. Spencer's moved up to 12th at the moment. Tony White's done a fast. No, sorry. Warislander done the fastest lap of 1:16.5. So trying everything possible, but MJ Coupe DRS is now enabled, so we might have a chance here for MJ Coupe to get a decent lap here for trying to get the best out of Meg. But will the two teammates speak to coordinate to say, right, I've got a bit of a faster car, or will I let you through? We'll have to wait and see. But Mike's dropped down to 13th, so he made a mistake on sector 1/2. Oh my god, MJ Coupe nearly lost it there, which may bring Mr. Sky C back into play for 6th place, respectively. Oh my god, I just saw Meg and Craig. Oh, missed the move, but Craig's going side by side with Meg. Oh, brilliant move, but they're still going by side. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, brilliant, side by side. Oh, brilliant stuff. I was watching MJ Coupe with my Colin Chase dropped down to 12th. Oh my god, we have a 4-car battle here. I missed that part, but I'm glad I've seen the rest of it now, because MJ Coupe, Warris Lander must have made a mistake, which has brought Tej back. Oh my god, MJ Coupe just gone ahead of Meg, but Meg's dropped down to, might lose another place here to Mr. Sky C. Oh my god, side by side, we might have a 2 in a bed. We might have 3 if we're lucky. Oh, touch. Oh, touch. Oh, you've got the touch. You've got the power. Brilliant stuff. If you get that from another movie reference, you'll be a legend, sunshine. Oh, brilliant. Oh, a little bit of contact between the Toro Rosso. Oh my god, Toro Rosso and the McLaren, but Meg nearly got caught by the McLaren there. Oh my god. Brilliant stuff. Ted just got from 2nd to 4th. So something must have happened. He was comfortable with 2nd. But I'm still watching it from Ted's point of view, because there's a few cars going back. Warris Lander's going to the pits 5 laps in. The Ultra Softs last about possibly. Well, MJ Coupe's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. Oh my god, he nearly touched Mr. Scorsese' car. But he will have the advantage here. He might have the advantage, so I'm watching it from his point of view. Oh my god. Watching it. Oh, that would have been a nasty incident there. But Mr. Scorsese, what a move! Brilliant! Oh, brilliant move from Mr. Scorsese. Oh, brilliant. But Ted just going for the inside. Oh, it would have been a magnificent move there. Absolutely insane stuff. Aaron J. Spence and Spud have swapped places, the two teammates. So Spud knows that Aaron J. Spence may be on the quicker, bit of the quicker tyre, but both of them on the soft tyres at the moment. But MJ, watch it, MJ, oh my god. Oh, Ted just lost it from that bit there and just brought MJ Coupe into 4th. What a move. Ted, oh, he cut that pit there. He cut that, but again, they might have to have a look at that. I don't know if the rules stayed to cut, but that was a very, very late call from MJ Coupe to go into the pits there. Very, very late call from the pit crew. It was like that moment in Lewis Hamilton in the actual German Grand Prix where they said, "Oh, don't pit now." Oh, RJ Spencer's moved on to 3rd. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Happy Radical and RJ Spence, but side by side. Oh, brilliant. Happy Radical's still moved up. Oh my god, they might have a collision here if they don't watch it. Oh, brilliant stuff. Brilliant driving here from the two drivers here. Oh my god, who do you pick? There's 3 cars battling out. Oh, brilliant. We got a a Sauber, we've got a McLaren, we've got a Haas car. We might have... Oh, I don't know what to pick. I don't know which one to choose. Mike's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Abbey Radicals. Oh, no! No! That would have been a nasty accident there. A nasty, nasty accident. Royslander did a 116.1. So he's on a roll here. Keep on rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, you don't forget the Zoolander, but you got Warrislander, the warrior. Warris is a lander. But what can he do against Tony Y for 5th? We might have another battle between SJD. It's a Spud battling out here. 2 battles cars. Oh, nearly lost it there, but SJD's moved up to 3rd in the medium tyre, so that's a massive advantage for him. But hopefully this will be a good advantage here, because who knows what's going to happen next. So Spud's still on the soft tyre. Absolutely insane stuff. Tonight, I forgot to mention the race for... Sorry, the race at the race here at Germany. I don't know what I'm saying next, but I'm not doing the interviews because I'm using the OBS tonight again. So there'll be no interview questions after the race tonight. Meg's pitted. We might have a 3-car battle. Oh my God! Warrislander nearly closing in on Tony Y. We have a 3-car. Warrislander might have a chance here. He might do 2 in 1. Oh, no. Oh my God, nearly lost it there. Ted's done 115.9, fastest lap, good lap from him, but Tony Y. Warrislander is on charge at the minute, both of them on the DRS. Oh my God, side by side, 2 in a bed. Brilliant. Oh my God, nearly lost it. Tony Y nearly lost it from the back end of Spud's car. But absolutely insane stuff. Aaron just Spencer's from 12th to 1st. Again, that's a massive advantage. Same with SJD with 13th to 2nd. Massive advantage here. But what can these guys do? Who knows? But still watching it from Tony Y's point of view. Oh, what do you do around here? What do you do? Trying to think what to say on this. Tony Y still holding on for 5th. Might have a gamble going for the 4th place Officer Spud, but might have a look at Warrislander's car in a moment. Well, we'll go watch him now. Warrislander has a chance of getting past SJD. Not enough, but Tony Y goes trying to get past the Haas car off Spud. Boy, what a move from Tony Y. Brilliant stuff. But Warrislander's going side by side. Oh, 2 in a bed. Oh, late braking there. Oh my God, absolutely insane stuff. Brilliant. Mr. Skysea's moved up to 8th. But Colin J's hold. I don't know which one to pick. Mr. Skysea's moved up to 8th. Colin J's dropped down to 9th. Oh my gosh, SJD's lost it there, which may bring the other Force India car of Tony Y back into play for the top 3. If he can get that, that's a fantastic week for him so far, for Tony Y, if he keeps this momentum going. But again, oh my God, nearly lost it there. But Craig closing in on Spud, 2 good mates off track. But will there be good mates on track? We'll try and have a good ding-dong battle here. But Spud's going a little bit wide there. Craig's going for the inside. Oh my God, 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, what a move. Ted's done a 115.9. Again, brilliant stuff. Tony Y closing everything possible for 3rd place. But Craig is the one to watch out for at the minute. Ted just moved up to 10th. Passing Meg, but Meg may have a go at Tej for 10th place, respectively. But Tej, I know Tej won't give it up here. But not Rick Ansley here. Absolutely insane stuff. He's going for the inside. Might have a ding-dong battle. Oh my God, we have a 3. We might have a 3 after turn 7 or 8. Oh my god. Don't you see it? Oh, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Oh, brilliant stuff from Mick and Tej. Oh, this is absolutely... Oh my god, I don't know if that really hit Tej there with that car, but absolutely insane stuff. Meg was on fire at the last 2 races. He's in 10th at the minute. Oh my god, Tej is on the gravel there. Needs to try and get back in as quickly as possible to try and get onto Meg and try and get into the at least the top 10. But I'm going to see if Tony Y closes in on the Force India car of SJD. They have to avoid the first corner there because, or the first turn there, because now it's like penalties galore there. Again, Tony White, Tej has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. MJ Coupe closes in on some Spud, side by side. Might have a chance here. Aaron J. Spencer's dropped down to second. Yeah, he's dropped down to second, but Tony White, so side by side with the Force India car. 2 Force Indias. Don't go into one. Oh, what a move! Brilliant stuff. But MJ Coupe, another move. Oh, double whammy. We have a 3. 3 triples here. Absolutely insane stuff. But something must have go there. But oh my god, what do you do? What do you do here? Oh my god, Craig's going for the inside. Stuff. Closing on SJD. No, he's not going to go for the outside. Oh yes, he is. He is. Oh, I thought he might have hold it there. He might have held it there. Tej just retired. Something must have happened. We've got a virtual safety car. We have got a virtual safety car. Oh my god, he's crashed. He has just crashed. Tej just left the session. We've got a virtual safety car. The stewards are trying their hardest to get rid of that car as quickly as possible, but Sir Spud and Colin J have pitted. So will they be pitting for another set of softs, which you would expect to happen? Oh, Sir Spud has gone for the medium. Same for Colin J. They're going for the one stop, which is a bit risky because I remember I did it up to lap 17 and then gone for the mediums. But by then that would have been a little bit edgy stuff, shall we say. But still a virtual safety car coming out. Still holding on, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But still a virtual safety car. Oh my god, Mike's got a drive-through penalty speeding on the virtual safety car. We're back into racing now. And Aaron J. Spence wants to get back into first place with Warris Lander. Warris Lander trying to hold on for first at the moment, but he will do everything possible to get there. But again, Warris Lander tried to slowly pull it away from the Sauber car of Aaron J. Spence. Aaron J. Spence is on a bit of an older soft tyre at the minute, but Tony White's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not good for Tony White. He will drop down quite a few places if it stays like this. Possibly up to 6 if it stays like this, obviously, but I doubt that very much. Still watching it from Craig's point of view. Going the original flying Scots to try and get past SJD on turn 6, and he does it with ease without any touching. Oh, brilliant move. Absolutely belter of a move there from Craig, but SJD does not want to give up here. Still holding on with the medium tyres. But what can he do with those medium tyres? Mike's retired. We've got yellow flags on sector 1 and 3. So something must have happened again. I don't know if Mike's crashed again, which I can't see from his car point of view. He must have made a mistake around here somewhere. He must have made a mistake. I can't see his car. I don't know where his car was then, but I'd be interested to see what happens there. But MJ Coupe trying everything to close in on SJD now. Doing everything possible. Craig slowly pulling away from SJD from 5th place. So still got the DRS. MJ Coupe still watching it from his point of view. But looking at it, Mr. Scorsese and Meg will have DRS as well between themselves. So, interesting stuff here. Oh, MJ Coupe closest in on his SJD, but Meg doing everything possible to get into Mr. Scorsese as quickly as possible. Oh my god. We're not even halfway yet. We're on about 20 laps left. Lap 14 of 34. So Tej is not happy with what's happened tonight. So MJ Coupe doing everything possible to close in on SJD. SJD is struggling with that medium tyre, but MJ Coupe thought he had a gap there, but it was so tight that there was no chance of that. But you've got a couple of DRS straights now. SJD, chance now. Will he have the chance? Oh, it needs to get a good exit here. Mr. Scorsese got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here, but MJ Coupe's going for the inside. Might have a late break there, but SJD nearly lost it there, but SJD will have the opportunity here to get a good advantage. So, as you can see, SJD just eases past MJ Coupe, but Mr. Scorsese might have a chance here to do passing MJ Coupe. Oh no! No! Oh my god! I thought they were going to go through turn 7 there into 8 here. Oh my god! What do you do? MJ Coupe looks like he's struggling a bit now, but he's on lap 9 of the soft tyre. But again, he needs to stretch those soft tyres as much as possible. He needs to do it as much as possible. But Mr. Scorsese will do everything possible. But he's watching the events of what's going ahead of them two, because they need to try and get a good exit here. So supposed to go a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Try and get a good exit here. They're all going wide there. Yeah, and SJD's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Warris Landers pulling away from Tony Y absolutely with ease here. This will be a massive boost. He's now even going to the podium. His best finish this season was a 10th place. This is a massive boost if he stays like this. So at this moment in time, he will have 13 points. Oh my god! MJ Coupe's moved up to 4th. But SJD will lose out again to Mr. Scorsese for 5th. So he's dropped down 2 places within one corner. Oh, SJD will be absolutely gutted. But Mr. Scorsese and MJ Coupe will still need to pit at some point during the race, because they're going for the 2-stop. SJD, Sir Spud and Colin J, which I believe they'll probably go for, the 1-stop. So, I'm going to look at the stops. SJD's the only one. Oh, we've got rain. We have got the rain. I've just seen it on the last corner there. Just a little bit of sprinkle there. So, it looks cloudy there, but SJD will be losing. Meg Lumpy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. We might have rain halfway through the race. The weather crew was right there. They said that it might rain at some point. As you can see faintly at the background, it is raining. So we might have, I don't know if it's going to be heavy rain or it's going to be intermediate rain. But at this moment in time, that the track will not be ready for wet tyres at the moment. Possibly in lap 22 to 24. I'm guessing. I might be wrong. Lap 22 to 24 might see what events are going to happen with the track evolution, with the rain as well. But at the moment, it's still faint rain. So light rain at the minute. So this is going to be absolutely insane stuff from Mr. Scorsese. Meg Lump is closing on SJD for 6th place. Mr. Scorsese is doing everything possible to get ahead of everyone, to give that massive advantage of the Drivers' Championship at the moment. But looking at it from the driver's point of view, Aaron Spence, Meg, and Spud are all below Mr. Sky C. So that's a massive boost to Mr. Sky C's chances. Aaron Spence has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good. That is not good for Aaron Spence, but needs everything possible. Meg's going to try have a quick look around. As you can see, it's really, really awkward now. I can see why SJD has gone for the medium tyre, but he might struggle on the last corner. No. Oh, a little bit of wheel banging there. Nearly forced SJD off the track, but Meg's let him go through, so that's fair play for Meg Lumpy to do that. Fair play, but Mr. Scorsese, the tyres must be absolutely exhausted from the soft tyres as well. But mainly the mediums on SJD. The guys in the mediums will be, especially Aaron J. Spence, would be kicking himself. Because I thought they would have gone for the ultras. But then again, how long would they have lasted to see when the rain was going to kick in? You never know. MJ Coop's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I believe he went off the track on the first corner again. Not again, sorry, but on that point there. So Meg's doing everything possible for SJ to get into SJD into 6th place. He needs to get that position there as quickly as possible because he's slowly losing time to Mr. Sky C. So as things stand, Warris Lander will have 13 points. Because this is the total of the drivers as it stands like this. Tony Y will have 10 points. So Tony Y had 3 DNFs the last 3 races. And he will have 10 points if it starts like this. So he'll be on 26 points. Craig will be on 10 points on his debut race. Doing really well at the minute. Oh my god, MJ Coop's really struggling with the tyres and the track. I did say between lap 22 and 24 we might see the tyres going in, but MJ Coop's really struggling at the moment here. Megs, SJD's pitting, which I will not be surprised if it goes for the Inters now. That was a good stint from SJD, to be fair. He had a good stint. So he's on the Inters, which is predicted here. But what can Mr. Scorsese do? Mr. Scorsese will do everything possible. He did say last time that he loves the wet weather. So it will be interesting to see what he can do in the Inters tyre. So I'm quite... Oh my god, MJ Coop's really lost it, but which may bring Mr. Scorsese into 4th. Oh my god, absolutely insane. So MJ Coop's really struggling. He will lose out of position. Oh my god, nearly lost it there. Nearly went into Mr. Sky Z there, nearly. But hopefully, I'm watching what SJD can catch up on. I know he's on the Force India car, but it is definitely time for the Inters. Might be wrong. I don't know. I'm just watching SJD's time to see if it is a little bit quicker. I know it's on his first lap. Mr. Scorsese pits. Same with MJ Coop. Warris Lander pits as well. So the guys are all knowing that they're pitted. Tony Y staying out. Oh no, he will be absolutely gutted. He thought he might have a chance of... He probably thought he might have a chance of getting ahead, but SJD will have a chance here of getting at least a few more places back into the top 10 at least. But, oh my god, he's dropped up to 6th. What a move from SJD. Brilliant stuff. But I'm watching it from Warris Landers and Tony Y's point of view. Yeah, Warris Lander looks like he's getting a little bit quicker. Yeah, he's getting a little bit quicker than Tony Y's time. And so Spud has stayed out. Oh no! Oh no, the crew have all messed up here. The crew have absolutely messed up Sir Spud's race here. They thought they were going to go for the inters, but he's going for the softs, which is ridiculous from the Haas crew. Absolutely ridiculous. And now he won't pull back, won't get into the top 10. He'll have to pit again. So Tony White pits. He might go into top 4 if it starts like this. It might be top 4. Oh my god, who was that? Who was that? Sir Spud. Yeah, Sir Spud's struggling because the Haas team have not put in the right tyres for him. He would be absolutely livid with them. They thought, oh, it's going to be dry. Gamble. No, Sir Spud has dropped right down to 10th and he will be finishing 11th. MJ Coop's got a 3-second time penalty again for multiple warnings. So they're all spread out at the minute, the drivers, and we're on lap 22 or 24. I did say between lap 22 and 24 that the track would be really bad. So still watching it from Mr. Scorsese point of view here because he's on the closest one. So Spud's going for the wet tyre. So Spud are you sure the Haas team is putting in the right tyres and not the inters? Well, he's just not picking the inters for him. I don't know. But I'll be really interested to see what times he's getting from the wets from Sir Spud. If he can improve his time and catch up to Aaron J. Spence. At the moment, it's not. At the moment, it's still intermediate tyres. Still intermediates. Again, Sir Spud has gambled here, so fair play to him on that one. Mr. Scorsese is the only one closing in. So watching it from Mr. Scorsese's point of view, closing on Craig, who's in the top 3 at the minute. It'd be very, very interesting to see what these two are going to do. But as I said earlier, Mr. Scorsese loves, and he said he loves the wet weather. I want to see what it's worth now. Will he do a bit better? But anything could happen. We've got 11 laps left of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1 at the glorious race of Germany, Hockenheimring, working in partnership with RacingLineMP.com. Still watching from Mr. Scorsese's point of view, coming past one of the grandstands there. Try and see what happens here now. So Mr. Scorsese closing in on Craig. Oh my god, he nearly lost it there through the stadium section there. The grandstand sections as well. Yeah, Mr. Spud looks like he's really struggling with the wet tyres at the minute. So he maybe a little bit quicker. Oh, it looks like it's definitely wet tyre conditions now. I might be wrong. But it's definitely intermediates, obviously. But I think the drivers are absolutely struggling. If it slides like this in the next few laps, if it really goes down, this is a massive opportunity for Sir Spud to get back into the top 10. But again, massive stuff. But we've got yellow flags to sector 3 now. I don't know who was that, but could be Warris Lander. So a chance for all the others here. Tony White's closing in on Warris Lander now. Still watching it from the wet crew. It's still intermediates, but I wouldn't be surprised in the next few laps if it gets a little bit heavier. I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. I wouldn't be really surprised. But anything could happen. Anything could happen on here. But Mr. Scorsese is doing everything possible to try and improve his championship lead at the moment. if it stays like this, Mr. Scorsese will have 12, 10, 8, 7, 42 points. Aaron J. Spence will have 35 points. SJD's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Meg would have 4 points. He would have 38 points. Meg. So Spud is outside the points, so he won't get anything at the moment. Mike, DNF. MJ Coop, 6 points. He would have 33 points if it stays like this, which I doubt it, because look at this. Mr. Scorsese wants to get some more points ahead. He doesn't want anyone to catch him up in the Performance League 1 at the Glorious Race of Germany. We're on race 7 of the 12 race season of the Invictus Racing League. Some absolutely insane stuff here. But looking at it from Craig's point, well, from Mr. Scorsese's point of view, Craig looks like he's really struggling with the intermediates, with the wet tyre situation. But it's definitely wet conditions now. It's definitely wet conditions now. As in the wet tyres. Oh, so Spud has pitted. He's probably going to pit for the Inters, isn't he? Going for the wets again? It's like so Spud's not having luck with the Haas team. He's already not happy with them for picking the wrong tyres, hence why he's dropped right back down. But they've picked 2 wet tyres within recent 2 pit stops. What do you do? What do you do around here? Absolutely insane stuff. But Mr. Scorsese is doing everything possible for to get into 3rd at the moment. But again, Maurice Lander's doing an excellent job on it. You know, to be fair, he's had some rotten luck from there, and he needs to improve a hell of a lot. But he's doing a grand job of keeping that lead at the German Grand Prix. So he's doing everything right. But I don't want to cause the commentator's curse. But Tony Y will not give up. There's got 7 laps left, and he's catching him up closely. Same with Mr. Scorsese and Craig. Mr. Scorsese holding on. Sorry, Craig's holding on for 3rd at the minute, but Mr. Scorsese would do everything to try and get him now. But this will be a chance. Watching it from Craig's point of view, will he get onto the highest lap? Both of them on, well, we'll say both of them. Both of them were on the high ERS mode there, but everything is possible here, but it depends on the penalties. I know MJ Coop's got at least 2 penalties worth. SJD, Spud, some others have got some penalties galore, so again, chance for everyone here. So, still watching it from Mr. Scorsese's point of view. I know there's not much action after when the dry race happened, but this is definitely wet tyre conditions now. The rain's getting heavier. The drivers are absolutely insane by keeping on the Inters, but Maurice Lander's struggling with the Inters. He was in 10 seconds ahead, nearly, but Tony Y is in 8 seconds now, and 6 laps remaining. It will be a nervy ending for Maurice Lander, but I'm still watching to see if Spud can catch up to improve his time, because it looked like this is now wet conditions. This is definitely now wet conditions. not intermediates. But it'll be interesting to see if he can massively improve his time. But we've got yellow flags for sectors 1 and 2. Colin must have made a mistake, which has brought Aaron J. Spence moved up to 9th. So, interesting stuff. So Spud's improving his time by bits here and there. He is improving his time slowly, but will it be enough to get... I know he's already a lap down, but he will try and get into at least... Try and get at least to Colin J, sorry. Try and get at least to catch up to Colin J. But look at it now. The only closest battle we've got is Craig and Mr. Sky Z. So, unfortunately, we're doing everything possible to... SJD pits. He's gambled for the wets. Will that be proved costly, though? Because the Spud is struggling with the Haas car in the wets at the moment. So, oh my god, we've got a close battle now. Finally, we've got a close battle in the wets now. Can SJD, if he can pull it off, that'll be a massive, massive boost. So, SJD doing everything possible for getting close in on Happy Radical. So, still watching it from SJD's point of view. Oh, it needs to make amends of the braking points, but we've got... Who's that? Oh, that's Sir Spud. Sir Spud is closing in. He's knocked off 6 seconds. Oh, he doesn't want to get closed up to the two battle between Happy Radical and SJD here, but he was having a good momentum there, but might be a chance for the guys here to... Craig's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That is not good. That is not good. This may bring Mr. Scorsese into play for the podium places. But will they... Oh my god. SJD moves up. Happy Radical's going back into the pits, which I believe is the wets. Meg will be going in for the wet tyre. As you can see in the background there, SJD's moved up to 6th place. Will this be a brilliant move from SJD? Because the guys, MJ Coupe, Mrs. Scorsese, they may pit. They may pit, I don't know. But they need to improve the times if they are going to do... sorry. They might need to improve as quickly as possible, because if SJD improves his wet tyre conditions... Oh, Craig's made a mistake, which may bring Mr. Scorsese into play here. Watching it from the front wing's point of view. Then outside of it, Mr. Scorsese. Craig is doing everything possible to hold it on, but might have a chance here, and Mr. Scorsese. Oh, this is absolutely insane stuff here. The rain is getting absolutely heavier. Craig looks like he needs to go to the pits. He looks like he needs to go back into the pits. But fair play to him. He's holding on for dear life for 3rd. But he needs to get 3 seconds ahead. I think Mr. Scorsese's got a penalty. I can't remember now, but I think he had a penalty. But Happy Radical's going back into 9th because Colin J is pitting. So will Sir Spud try and close in on for Colin J back into 10th? It'd be a bit tough on that, but I know it's a lap down, but yeah, it's a shame because the Haas crew has really ruined Sir Spud's night at the Performance League 1. If you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. We're on the last few laps of the German Grand Prix. Craig's really trying to avoid the slipstream from the guys here. He's going on the wets to try and, try and call it off at least. Because if they're in the racing line, because they're massively heated up now. He doesn't want to get too much out of it there. But Craig's going to try and avoid the racing line as much as possible. Because, oh my God, chance for Mr. Sky Z. Chance for Mr. Sky Z. Try to avoid the late braking here. Absolutely insane stuff. Absolutely insane stuff. We've got Mr. Scorsese closing on Craig for third. We've got another battle between Happy Radical and Aaron J. Spence, which I might look at now because Happy Radical is looking like he's in vicious, like a predator. Pounce at that right moment. Aaron J. Spence going for the defensive move. Two side by side, two in a bed. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, Aaron J. Spence lets him through. Because of that contact there. I don't know if it looked like... Well, it's hard to tell from that one, but the cars were going off track and stuff. But Aaron J. Spence will be absolutely gutted that he doesn't want to drop it out too much with 2 laps remaining, because he needs the points, because the Spud, his teammate, is out of there. MJ Coop's got another 3-second time penalty. He will drop right down. Oh, he might be lucky here. He might be really lucky here if he doesn't watch out here. Mr. Scorsese and Craig side by side might have a chance. Oh, Craig's going short braking. Mr. Scorsese late braking. Oh, a little bit of contact there. A little bit of contact, but Craig's holding on for third. What a recovery move from the original Flying Scotsman. Fair play to Craig, but Mr. Scorsese will not give up on this. He wants that podium place desperately. I don't know if he's got more than one penalty, Mr. Scorsese. I might be wrong, but he needs to do the move, and needs to do the move quickly. We're coming up to the final lap. Oh my God! What happened there? Craig must have made a mistake. Yeah, his car's really struggling. He's going to keep on going, but Mr. Scorsese will be holding on for third now. I think Craig must have lost it on just after that. I think it's the turn 10, I think it is, or 11 of that one. But insane stuff, absolutely insane. MJ Coop would drop down to 6 if it stays like stays like this with the penalties. He'd be really lucky with that. At least 3.3 penalties. I'm trying to think who else. Craig will be absolutely gutted. He'll be absolutely gutted with that. But I don't know if it's because the tyres, as you can see, the tyres are absolutely gone from him. He's coming up to the final few corners now. This guy, he's had some rotten luck all season. He's going through the last few corners of the stadium grandstand sections. And he's just won the German Grand Prix. And fair play to Wallace Lando. What a race. What a fantastic race from him. Absolutely fantastic for him. He'll be absolutely delighted with that. Tony Y. Again, another podium stuff for Tony Y this week. He's had third in the no assist last night. And he's got second tonight. Will he be first tomorrow in the Equal Leagues? We'll have to find out tomorrow night. Mr. Scorsese will extend his Drivers' Championship in the lead, and he's finishing in the podium stuff. Craig, oh my God, Craig Nearly lost out there to MJ Coupe there. MJ Coupe drops right down to 6th. Craig's hold on for 4th. SJD's 5th. MJ Coupe 6th. Meg in 7th. Happy Radical in 8th. Aaron Dispense coming into the last few corners in 9th. Colin J in 10th. Spud's already been crossing the line because he was a lap down. So Aaron Dispense and Colin J coming into the last few corners now. What a race. What a race from the guys here. Absolutely insane stuff for the drivers here. Absolutely insane stuff. The race was absolutely insane. And just watching the drivers now. What a race from Maurice Lander. Again, I know I keep saying he's had rotten luck. His best finish was 10th. He's had a DNF and he's not had much luck, to be fair. But fair play to him. Fair play to him. He's doing everything possible and he's got a win in Invictus Racing League for the Performance League 1. So well done to him as well. Tony Y, again, he's improving left, right and centre. So I'm very happy with him in 2nd place. So just watching the race classification for the German Grand Prix. Maurice Lander's in 1st. Fantastic race for him. Him and Colin J are the only ones who have had no penalties, so fair play to them. Tony Y in 2nd. Mr. Scorsese in 3rd. Craig is in 4th. SJD is in 5th. MJ Coupe's in 6th. Meg Lugpis in 7th. Happy Radical's in 8th. Aaron Dispenser's in 9th. Colin J is in 10th. Spudder's in 11th. Mike in 12th. Tej in 13th. Both of them. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Spent far too long. I was trying to do it as quickly as possible. I didn't get all the penalties, sorry guys, so I do apologise on that one. So the guys will have to watch the stream, unfortunately. Just saying, there'll be no interview questions like we normally do for the racing. Normally we do that, but unfortunately we haven't got the stuff ready. So well done to, again, my last few pointers are well done to the top 3 of Maurice Lander, Tony Y and Mrs. Sky Z. Fair play to them 3. Mrs. Sky Z will be absolutely delighted with it because the title challengers, they weren't close to him tonight, so he will extend his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Hopefully we'll see some quality action. As always, there was some brilliant battles left, right, centre in the dry. But then, as the wet came in, everyone was all spread out, and it was just really unlucky for everyone. I felt really bad for Sir Spud because the Haas team will be absolutely all the staff will probably get fired for that one because Sir Spud would be in at least the top 8 at least if they put in the right tyres for him when they should be. But it looked like he couldn't even get the inters to appear. He was just going back into the wets. So I'll have to find out what actually happened with Sir Spud. But some great battles left, right and centre. Tej was really unlucky tonight, and same with Mike was really unlucky. But anything could happen tonight. Anything could have happened, and it was a great win for Maurice Lander. So that fantastic win for him. Next week we're at the Glorious Race of Canada. So that is one of my favourite tracks of all time. I'll never forget that track because it's like my first ever win, proper, like as in inevitable race. But fantastic story. But fair play to everyone, and I will be seeing you all next week at the Glorious Race of Canada. Cheers for that, guys. Thank you very much appreciated, and see you all next week. Take care of yourselves, and always remember, always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.